Hello, the YouTube. It's me, Curtis Does a Dig. I'm live on twitch.tv/Curtis Does a Dig. Over here. It's somewhere. The link is below or something. Welcome in. Good to see you. Today we're working on the Magic Data Pack. Again, surprise, surprise. We're working on the portals. There's a few issues with the portals, and I want to get those fixed today. Afterwards, because I don't think that this is going to take too long, afterwards I'm going to work on the totems again. We're not making a new totem, but I actually have to implement the totems because I realized that we haven't implemented them yet. We made them, but we have no way of getting them. So we're going to do something about that today. If the portal stuff is pretty easy to do. Upsilon, welcome in the Twitch chat. Hello, good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, go subscribe over on YouTube. YouTube.com/ I think at CurtisDoesADig is what you would put in. Let me see. YouTube.com/ at CurtisDoesADig. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to follow over on Twitch, twitch.tv/ CurtisDoesADig, where you'll see more content like this. Okay, that's what we like to see. We like to see content like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's true. Okay, we're gonna pray real quick, as we do, and then we're gonna get right into it. Like I said, I think the portal thing is gonna be really easy. And then the totem stuff, I think, is also gonna be pretty easy. We just have to make some decisions on that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's pray. Lord, we come before you. We thank you for this afternoon, this evening, this morning, wherever my audience is at this moment. I just ask that you lift up this stream to those that you desire to see it. And as usual, what I usually pray for, Lord, is that I ask to be a beacon of light, a beacon of hope, of joy and laughter. And I just want to make this a fun, safe, and just incredible space for people to gather around and have an enjoyable time in your presence, in each other's presence and fellowship. I just ask that things remain lighthearted and joyous and just full of laughter, but that if there is anybody that needs prayer, that they have the courage to reach out and ask, and that we can pray for them during the stream. I ask that you lift my family up and my audience's families up. Let there be blessings and open doors and just strength in a time that seems a bit scary. We ask this all in your holy name. We pray. Amen. Okie dokie. Please deposit in safety deposit box. Oh, the like? Yeah, we're going to put it in the safety deposit box. Unchecked door, welcome in with a 5-stream streak. GG on that. Upbeat, how did you said something about your streak earlier. Did you lose your streak? How did you lose your streak?
Poots and cats and 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 poots and cats.
Thank you so much, Dano, for the poots and cats. What if portals were craftable and creatable? That would be extremely nice, except I have not set that up at all yet. Right now, they're just this right here, and they just teleport you 6 blocks up. And that's all they do. Or 6 blocks down. That's all they do right now. I would have to find a way to link it. Oh, you wanted to break your streak, but now it's 101? Oh man, what you gonna do? Guess you gotta go to 200 now before you can break it. So if we could craft them and place them, we would have to have a way to like connect them up, which I think would also be a little bit of a challenge. It's definitely possible. It's just not within the scope of this update. We will do another update to the Magic Data Pack later on, but right now we're going to leave it as just what we have right now, fix up a few things, one more structure, and that's the spider den. But let's see. So in our to-do list for this update, it's just fix the wizard towers, do the spider den, and you know what? Let's do the evoker totems. Because we made them, we didn't connect them though. We have fixed all the bugs for this update so far. And then in the future, we're going to add some of this stuff. Okay, and maybe we could add the teleporters in for that as well. So this won't be the last time, or when this Magic Data Pack releases, it won't be the last time it's updated. We will update it again. We will, like 100%, especially with the new version of Minecraft coming out, which adds some new attributes. There's some really cool things we can do with those attributes that I want to make enchantments for. And maybe we could even make like wands for as well. It could be neat. But what we're going to do, let me show you the issue here. Let me show you the issue. So when we are in the portals, we want it to take us up to the next room or the room below. Okay? But watch what happens when I hit just space. I'm just gonna tap it. I'm literally just gonna tap it. Okay? I tap it. And I am pretty much all the way at the top. The only reason it didn't put me at the very top is because this one is broken and didn't have the portal in it. Okay? That's the only reason it didn't teleport me up. But it did teleport me all the way up here on one tap, which is not what we want. But when we hit shift, let's see, how far did that? It did take us one. Okay, but if I hold shift, you're going to see all the rooms change. Do you see that? If I hold shift, yeah. So yeah, we're going to add a cooldown timer today for that. Hi, Cubit. Welcome in. Good to see you. And Check says, I have to give my phone a break. It's overheating. We'll be back in a while. All right. Enjoy, Check. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, and I'll catch you later. Cubit, howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see you. Like some sort of scoreboard for teleport cooldowns. That's exactly what I'm going to do, actually. So what we are going to do is we're going to set a scoreboard on the players. But let's go ahead and create that scoreboard first. So we have a bunch of scoreboards already. I don't think there's anything I want to... I guess we would just do a new objective. Let's see, what are the objectives we have? Last slot, we have death detect, time since last death, totem of the hive, magic random, magic count, wand. We're going to have to create a new one anyway. Let's go ahead and create that. We should probably organize this a little bit better too. And I think I want to make a tables file at some point for slots and effects, because eventually there will be other stuff too that we want to set up that have their own tables, or I guess they're called lists. But let's go ahead and create a new objective. Scoreboard objective, add magic.portal. Portal underscore cooldown. Okay. And we're just going to set that for all players. Oh, whoops. Put it in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's why we got to organize this better. Set it to 0 at default, so all of them have it. And what we'll do... Oh, golly. I'm going to close to the right, and let's open up these two. Okay. So scoreboard, players, set at S. magic portal cooldown. This is going to be in ticks. I think 1 second should be enough. We could do 2 seconds. Let's just do 2 seconds for now. Okay? We'll see what 2 seconds is like, if that feels good or not. And we're going to do in this check for the player. Oh, actually. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I have an idea. I could change the predicate. No, we're just going to add the score here. We're going to add it here. Scores equals... what is it called? Magic portal cooldown equals 0. So if it's 0, then we'll go ahead and do this. Okay. And we don't want to run it in the portal tick function, because that's running for every single portal. So if there's multiple portals activated, that's going to, how do I say? Wow, talking is not my strong suit, is it? If there's multiple portals, it's going to go down way faster. So I'm going to put it outside of that function. So execute as all players with scores that are not... Does that work? I don't know if that works for this. I don't... portal cooldown equals not 0. I don't think... Can I exclude? If you change the predicate, that means it would apply to other things trying to use that predicate, which could introduce weird things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if I wanted to use jumping and crouching for something else. Unless... score at S portal cooldown matches 0. Run scoreboard players remove at S portal cooldown 1. I think that's literally all we need for this. So we're going to try this out real quick. So I should enter this room right here. And sure enough, I did. So 2 second cooldown. Okay. I think we can drop it to 1 second. Because 2 seconds felt like a long time for that. Might even be able to do half a second, honestly. We're going to add a sound effect and a particle too. Half a second. Should definitely apply sounds to the teleportation. Yeah, I'm gonna do like the Enderman teleport. Okay. It looks like the room is just changing around you. Honestly, that's kind of funny. I like it. Okay, so the cooldown works perfectly. I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's go ahead and do the sound. Yeah, we're gonna add particles. I literally just Upsilon and Qubit. I literally just said that I'm gonna apply particles and sound. You silly people. Enderman teleport. Mana equals XP. Oh boy. Oh boy, you are late to the party. You are late to the party. Let me grab a wand. Let me grab a wand. Wand of time. 1 XP per tick. Wait, is the sun moving? Hold on. It is. And it does drain your XP. Okay, teleport. What would you call this? Wouldn't this be, or not call it, but I guess it would be a player one, right? At this position. I really have late, huh? Yeah, we have a lot for this. We have 7 wands and 5 custom totems. We have custom enchantments too. A lot of custom enchantments. Let's see, how many do we have? Yeah, a bunch of custom enchantments. Illusioners can spawn, and depending on if it's a raid or not, they will drop enchanted books. If it's not a raid, they will drop regular enchanted books that have like 3 randomized enchantments on them. If it's in a raid, they will drop a special book that'll have an enchantment level that is inaccessible otherwise, like Unbreaking 10 or like Looting 15 or something like that. I think the max we did was like 10 though. So it'll be like Looting 7 or something like that. So we have some cool stuff. We do have some cool stuff. Like this is the Totem of Blasting, for example. Okay? It go boom. It go boom when you throw it. And I think it works with like dispensers and stuff too, if I'm not mistaken. Or droppers. Let me see. Let's try it with a dropper, and then we'll try it with the dispenser. I'm pretty sure. It just doesn't make the sound. I'm sure it'll still explode though. No, you actually have to drop it. Okay, that's good. That's actually good news. Maybe? Do we want it to explode? If it's if a player didn't throw it? It still blinks as if it is. Okay. Nothing worse than explosives that have failed to go off. Let's put that in the fixes for this update. Totem of Blasting. Make it go boom if dropped by anything. I think the reason we didn't want to do that is like when we kill an evoke. I forgot that it was activated. When we kill an evoker and it drops it, we don't want it to just automatically explode. So maybe we would have to like... We would have to maybe tag it, I think. So that it wouldn't keep blinking. I don't think I want it blinking if it's not going to blow up. Okay, but anyway, we added the sound effect. Sound effect added. That should only happen if you can teleport, I think. Let's do this. Unless entity run return fail. Okay. And then we just do this. We don't want the sound playing if it's not going to teleport. So I'm going to add this return here. It didn't sound very loud. Maybe it sounded louder for you guys. I think it's plenty loud, actually. I turned my volume up in my headphones. I just have low volume, I suppose. And we'll also do the particles too. Which means we must go to our Particles world. We could do the instant effect. We could do instant effect. Okay, so the portal particles are like red, orange, and yellow, right? So would it make sense for us to do? Would it make sense for us to do purple particles for the teleport? Because most teleports, it'll use the purple. Or should we do like the red and the yellow, or the red, yellow, and orange? You know what I mean? It is pretty quiet. I don't think I can increase the volume anymore. Maybe raise it up so it's like directly in our ears, directly in our ear holes. What color should be the portal particle? Like when we teleport? We're just regular dust particles? Oh. You have something for me? What do you have for me, Kaboomer? I know Wizard Tower portals use a different kind of magic teleport you, so maybe orange. Thank you, Kaboomer. So funny. Thank you, Kaboomer. I appreciate it greatly. I do. It's true. You're gonna have to change now. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I don't think I can increase the volume, can I? I don't think that actually increases it. I think that just increases like how far away it can be heard. Your message is wrong, though. I don't have to change my pants because I'm not wearing any. Are you wearing shorts? Are you wearing shorts? I will have to clean my desk chair. Oh my god, no. That's worse. Poor Kaboomer. We could do like some white smoke for sure. So it looks something like this. If we did particle, white smoke, Actually will increase its delta, and I'll increase its count. So let's do something like that. You know what I'm glad about? That it's not freezing my stream every time I do this. Every time I open it. I think it's too high up. I'm hearing peaking and fry on my mic audio. Like right this second? Or was it when I was loading? I think the particles are generating... Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Even though we're teleporting, I think it's still positioned at this location. Is the message delay intentional? There's a message delay? How big's the message delay? CDP sings howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see you. 470 total curse point. Thank you very much. It's peaking. I can turn it down a little bit. How's this? Let me know if that's any better. I turned it down a little teeny tiny bit. We'll see if that helps at all. Okay. Haven't counted the delay like 10-ish seconds. What? What? I don't know. I wonder what it is. How peculiar. Let's see. Execute. Oh, whoops. Execute at S. Oh. Execute at S. Run. Okay, that way it actually moved closer to us. So I wonder if that's why the teleport sound was quiet. I think it is just latency. Oh, whoops. Forgot to change that. And that. Also, it doesn't help that the music's like blaring in our ears right now with the rest of the audio. Let's have this up a little bit, this up a little bit. I thought that would help, and I don't think it really did much. At least for like the volume. I'm gonna increase this to 100. 100, whoa. 100 particles. Give them some speed too, I think. I don't know. Right now, I'm just kind of messing with some values to see. Oh, see, that doesn't look too bad. Fred, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see ya. I'm glad you're here. I am. It's true. Okay, I do need to be right back for just 1 second. Gonna walk my nephew down. And I will be right back. Hi, I'm back. Go long!
Whee!
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Keep flying. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah! That is really good. The scrag and tail. Let's go.
This is
Oh,
better
man.
than leaves on boats.
That's amazing.
Scrag and
That's
tail,
amazing.
scrag and tail.
This is amazing. Let's go.
Whoa.
Keep going. Keep going.
When do you want me to start sending my suffer ideas for season 3?
Now!
I've actually already been thinking about Suffer Together season 3 quite a lot, and I have a few ideas that I want to do. The first of which is, oh hi Rusty.
Oh, hi,
Hey
Rusty.
Rusty, you need to sleep because these people are evil and they keep killing each other, and you're likely to get caught in the crowd. And then what I'm thinking is that we can also, oh hi Rusty.
Oh, hi, Rusty.
Hey, Rusty, you need to sleep because these people are evil. But then Gabs was saying that maybe we should do, oh hi Rusty.
Oh, hi, Rusty.
Hey, Rusty, you need to sleep but I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Come in, we're looking at a happy guest that's about to grow. In fact, probably in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What? Hold on. What? Hi, I'm back. You stupid idiot. I don't even remember what the context was. Oh my god. Curtis for Gore. Back. You stupid idiot. Okay. Featureless clip. We're adding it in, okay? Do not clip that. Do not clip my reaction to the reaction. Curtis for Gore. Back. You stupid idiot. Okay. Featureless clip. We're adding it in, okay? Do not clip that. Do not clip my reaction to the reaction. You need to have as much faith as I have in myself. Okay. Hold on, where are my headphones? Well, let's put on my headphones because I gotta be able to hear if I actually landed or not. Okay. Wait, do I have the water bucket selected? That's probably the most important bit. Okay, water bucket is selected. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. We're in the air. Blindfold on. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yikes. I heard that. Salmon.
I am.
Why is there a goat?
What's there goes? Go long!
Whee!
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Keep flying. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah! That is really good. The scrag and tail. Let's go.
Curtis is good at things, especially taking breaks when I arrive.
Tail, scrag and tail.
This is amazing. Let's go.
Whoa.
Keep going. Keep going.
Wait, there's
more.
more.
No. I'm gonna eat and regroup and be right back.
Oh, that was cool! Can somebody clip that, please? The sun was in my eyes. The sun was in my eyes. crazy. Crazy. It's just so bright in here, guys. Hold on. I gotta turn off the sun. Because it's just so bright. I just couldn't see. That's all it was. Let me out, 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 let me out! Oh gosh. Oh no, 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 not like this. Come on, let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh my gosh! Okay, difficulty has been set to hard. Let's hop right in. And we'll go ahead and get started. Let me make sure my bingo card's up for me to read. There we go. All right, so oh my goodness. What a good start. What an absolutely amazing start. Just immediately next to... So, I guess putting the world on peaceful when there's no players present doesn't remove the mobs, doesn't remove the monsters. So that was an interesting start.
Did you know you could do harmony, but I could do drums? I'll be like, boom, boom, ch, boom, 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 ch, boom, 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 ch, boom, 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 ch.
I found I'm in like a desert and there's these giant pillars and bridges and stuff.
Breaking 15, I just got the diamond road. What the heck?
Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I just got struck by lightning! What? Oh my gosh!
That should give us a free bundle.
Yeah, free bundle! And you know, if we spot an egg, we spot an egg. And I think that's how we should go about this hunt. Now, while we hunt though, I have a project I want to get started on. Hi, I'm back. You stupid idiot. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. That scared me, dude. Okay, difficulty has been set to hard. Let's hop right in. And we'll go ahead and get started. Let me make sure my bingo card's up for me to read. There we go. All right, so oh my goodness. What? Hello, everybody. I'm back. Hey, if you're watching the VOD and you sat through all of that, thank you. Appreciate that very much. You know, he told me that his mom was here. And so I went down expecting her to be there. She was not. So I had to wait for her down there. It's true. It's true. But hey, we're back. So this is what we got. And the dust particles go flying. And I kind of like it. What do you guys think? I thought you would never return, so we ate the sofa. Is that why dogs eat the furniture? Is that what happens? You didn't have a bite? I'm so glad to hear that, Epsilon. More into recliners? You guys are funny. Okay, let's see. What do we think of the particles and the sound? Do we think it works? I like it, not gonna lie. I was waiting to see what you were going to offer for the inconvenience. I will do 3 stream effects. This is what you guys get. This is what you guys get. Okay? Is this what you wanted? This is what I'm offering for the inconvenience. I hope you guys like it. I think that works for the portal. And I am A-okay with that. That hurteth mine eyes. And destroy. I didn't see your message. And destroyed the comfy chair too. RIP. If the portals just go up and down to link on, you would just need to check if there's a portal above or below. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If we did it similar to like an elevators mod sort of thing. But I think I would like it to work horizontally as well. Like, I think in the future, I would really like to be able to be like, okay, I want to link this portal right here to this portal over here. I want to be able to do that. But I think we would have to come up with a system to do so. Maybe a different kind of portal. Like maybe these ones only go up and down? Perhaps? I could get all the portals. Okay, because right now, I didn't want to create like a recursion loop to check above. Because I feel like that would be a lot of computation for it to go from like bedrock to the world height, for example. I don't know. There's a lot we could do. We might have to do it in the... We're going to do it in the next update. I'm going to say we are going to do it in the next update, because I do think adding portals would just be a huge game changer for this data pack entirely. Okay, so we have this working as we wanted it to. Now comes the fun part. We never adjusted. Oh, well, okay. First and foremost, delete this from the for this update. The evoker totems. That's what I want to work on right now. We never set up the evoker loot table. We never did. We never did. Minecraft loot table. I think this is just like the standard loot table, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I think, yeah, this is just like the standard evoker loot table. A distance limit? Yeah, we're gonna... I'm gonna play around with it. I think we're gonna do 2 different types of portals when we actually do this. We'll have one that is just like an elevator portal sort of system, where you jump and it takes you up, you shift and it takes you down. And we'll do the recursion check to check above and below to see if there actually is a portal above or below. And then we'll do a separate type of portal that you could connect. So you can connect like, oh, I want to connect this portal right here to that one at the outpost, right? And then when you step in it and jump, it'll just teleport you back and forth, is what I'm thinking. So you would have two portals linked together. And maybe those one would be like blue and green fire spinning around. So you can tell that they are different. Okie dokie. Right. So we have our evoker, which anytime an evoker is killed, it'll just drop emeralds and the totem of undying, right? That's pretty much all it is. What I want to do is I want to add in our totems. So we have 5 totems that could possibly be dropped from an evoker. Now, my question is, do we want the evoker to always drop any one of these? So including the totem of undying. So should evokers always drop any one of these totems? Or we could have during raids, it drops the totem of undying, but outside of raids drops any of these. Or drops any of these during a raid, but outside of raids only drops the totem of undying. Or a kind of mixed bag where some will be during a raid, some will be outside of a raid. I should make a poll for this. Let's make a poll. Evoker totems. All totems, all the time. Undying during raid. Others. Oh. Okay, hold on. I think we're gonna need symbols. Can I put, like... do that. And then... okay, because we only have a certain number of characters. Okay, so the issue with creating a poll on Twitch is that I'm limited to the number of characters I can put into each choice. Okay, so we're gonna use emojis so that we can save space on characters. Okay, and we'll do with raid and no raid. Skull, no raid. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. 5-minute poll. Upbeat got hurt, nothing serious, but asked that you pause for a minute so she doesn't miss anything. Okay. Well, right now I'm just creating a poll. Okay. So she hasn't missed anything yet. So for the evoker totems, all totems all the time, regardless of if it's during a raid or not. And then the second choice is the Totem of Undying with a raid, and all others when there's no raid. The third choice is others with a raid and only the Totem of Undying when there's no raid. Or mixed, where it's some with the raid, some without the raid. Okay, so I'm creating the poll for it. Spitting on a band-aid. Just a single band-aid injury, nothing she would say miss her next stream about. That's good. That's good. I have slots to do. I have slots that I need to do. Okay, I'm gonna create the poll now. It's a 5-minute poll. Is that enough time for her to get back? Do you think, Dano? I wouldn't want her to miss this poll. Okay? Wouldn't want her to miss the poll. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to answer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, she's back. Cool. Anyway, so the poll has been created. The skull represents the Totem of Undying. The gold coin represents all the other totems. So all of our custom totems. So the first option is when we kill an evoker, anytime, it should drop.
She is back.
Thank you, Dano. When we kill a gosh. When we kill an evoker, it should drop any one of the totems anytime. The other option is Totem of Undying only drops during the raid. All the others drop outside of the raid. The third option is all these drop with the raid. The Totem of Undying drops outside of the raid. And the last option is it's mixed. So some of these will drop like these three, for example, would drop during a raid. Some of these will drop outside of the raid. So vote now. Vote now. I demand it. Vote now. Okay, we have one vote right now. So remember, Totem of Blasting, we throw it, it explodes. Totem of the Hive, when the zombified piglins or the bees are angry at us, it'll stop their anger. Totem of Keeping lets us die and keep our inventory. Totem of Escape will just teleport us somewhere nearby and give us like some bonus effects. Totem of Relocation will teleport us all over the universe. And then Totem of Undying will just prevent us from dying. So all three of these will actually prevent us from dying, which is why I grouped them up right now. These three won't prevent us from dying, but have their own special features. All right, we got 2 votes. We got 2 whole votes. And I know there's more of you here, so you better answer soon. In the meantime, we could start working on the spider den. Which I don't know. I think we want it in the deep slate level. Methinks we want it in the deep slate level. Okay? I don't know how big it's going to be, though. So I'm just going to do a sphere. Oh, no. A hollow sphere of deep slate. 10? No. 50? Oh, no, that's too big. 50 too big. 20? Okay. Okay. So expand 5 left. Huh? Hmm? Sphere around you? Sphere around me. What? Well, it works on center, so it's always... Yeah, yeah. I realize that now. Also, hello, Blaze. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Well, I can no longer see how big this is. So I'm hoping I'm getting the correct size. Things are going. Okay. Are they going well? Or is that kind of up in the air right now? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope things get better. I do. You guys tied! All totems all the time, some with, some no. Okay, so great. Great. No, let's do another poll. Let's do another poll. Okay? So, new poll. Evoker totems. All totems all the time. Some with raid, some no raid. Okay? New poll. Second poll. Okay? Evoker totems with or without raid. So all totems all the time, or some with, some without. Okay? Do 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 do. Okay, hopefully I don't miss any spots here. Whew. What if second tier? Huh? Oh, second tie? If it does, then I will just choose myself. I've decided. I have made that decision right now. I wish World Edit I could see the selection a little bit better. Do 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 do. Okie dokie. So imagine you find yourself in here, this really hastily put together hold on. I had to change my keybinds. It's been a million years. Voice chat menu, yep. Push to talk. Mute. Disable voice chat, perfect. Toggle night vision. Oh, I gotta fix this too at some point. Yeah, you guys need to vote. Make sure you vote. Make sure you vote, please. Please. Please vote. There we go. You stumbled into the spider's lair. Guys, please vote. Please vote. Please vote on this poll. No, come on. Come on. What is the matter with you guys? That's not on purpose. Uh-huh. Okay, what if we had to fight a giant spider, right? How much does this spider hurt? It had to get really close. All totems all the time has 1. Okay. All totems all the time. So we will do that, okay? I want to change some stuff here though. We'll come back to the spider, I guess. Oh good, it just didn't update? Well, it has updated now. Alright, so all totems all the time means that we're gonna put this in the entries right here, which I think we could do type loot table, right? And we could pull from, what is value? Is value what we're grabbing from? Yes. So we could put in like totem of blasting, right? We could put in for this value totem of escape. Value totem of relocation. Totem of the hive. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only a few in that list. Which one am I missing? Relocation, escape. Did I put keeping in? No. Why is totem of keeping not here? Does totem of keeping not have a loot table? It's literally right here. I wonder if it's going to throw an error if I try to put it in here. Totem of keeping. Cannot find totem of keeping. Why? It's right here. Can't find loot table, magic, totems, totem of keeping. But it can find all these other ones. What? What? There we go. Okay. Token of losing that. Totem, not token. Silly. Silly upbeat. Silly upbeat. Okay. We could give them different weights. Because right now, it's going to choose them equally amongst themselves. So we can make certain ones a little bit more likely to happen. I think the totem of the hive, we could have a weight of like 100. Okay. And then we could have other ones like totem of blasting be like 50. Okay. So way more likely for the hive. Still pretty likely for blasting. And then for some of these other ones, we'll make them a little bit more rare. So totem of keeping, for example, we'll put it at like a weight of 25. Same with, I'm going to do totem of undying as a weight of 25. Totem of escape, I'll put it at 15. And then totem of relocation, I'm going to put it at a weight of 5. Because that one is really interesting, is the word I'll use for it. So let's get Evoker Spawn Egg. Let's get my sword out. So that was the Totem of Undying. The Totem of the Hive. Totem of the Hive. So yeah, it's way more likely to get Totems of the Hive. Than any of these other ones. But we are getting some Totems of Undying. A Totem of Keeping. See, the blasting one, I think we're going to have to... I think we're going to have to do something about it, because I don't think it should be blinking all the time unless it's going to blow up. Nope. What do we think? Are we okay with like the spread of what's dropping? We haven't got a Totem of Relocation at all. I think I might have to drop some of the weights down. Maybe a weight of 100 is a little much. Undying should be rarer. Well, because there's technically 3 undying ones. So all 3 of these work as undying. So this one, when you die, it'll prevent you from dying and it'll teleport you randomly around the overworld or whatever dimension you're in. This one, it'll just teleport you within like a certain number of blocks after you die, and then this one will just stop you from dying. But all 3 are like undying totems. Let's drop this down to 50. This to 25. This to 15. Bring this up to 10. Bring that down to 10. Man, we are not going to get the Totem of Relocation. Goodness. Even with like a raid farm, you'd be struggling to get that. But it's only... Oh, there we go. Its only real use is for travel and exploration, right? Because like when you get randomly teleported around your dimension, what it's going to do is it sends you out like millions of blocks. So this is like, hey, I want to go somewhere random in my world, extremely far away. Which is going to be unlikely for like the average playthrough, right? Why are they flashing? So these are the totems of blasting. And they are flashing because what's supposed to happen is they're explosive. These ones are flashing without exploding. So I gotta fix that. That's one of the issue points I want to work on. But so for all totems all the time, what do we think of this spread though? Like, do we think that was fine? We have a lot of blasting ones, a lot of keeping ones, a lot of hives. And I see 2 totems of undying out of all this. Out of all of these. Oh, also, they are thrown a lot farther too. So like if I throw the totem of undying, like it did not go very far, but this, they get launched. They get yeeted. So yeah, they do work as grenades. Oops, sorry. I just kicked my cat on accident. I'm sorry, I love you. I think this might be a pretty decent spread. We're gonna have to adjust the resource pack though to fix the blinking. Which I don't know. We might be able to do some stuff with that. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Close all. So there's Totem of Blasting and Totem of Blasting Exploding. And where do we have that? So display context when on the ground. Is there other stuff we could do with display context? We would have to look into resource pack stuff. Display context. So item model definition. Display context. The only thing we have for display context is if it's like on the ground and stuff. If it's on the player's head and whatnot. I don't know if we can check like item modifiers on it. Cases when on the ground. I don't know, we could read these real quick to see. Okay, select. And then cases to match. And we could check for custom model data. I don't see, I mean, we could do block state, but there's no block states for an item. I don't know what charge type is. Component, maybe? So let's see, component. Oh, whoa. Minecraft component. Let's do that. Minecraft component. I don't see anything for that. Because there's... Oh, maybe because it's literally right here. Display context, local time. Where is it? Charge type component. Return value from a component if the selected value comes from a registry and current Datapack does not provide it. The entry will be silently ignored. Huh? Huh? I would have to look into this to see. I don't know if I could do... Okay, when on the ground. And then maybe like in here, in this model right here, instead of doing this, we would check like type and also do select, right? But this time do property. Whoa. Property. Why is it not letting me? Hold on. Let's cut this out. Property component. And then do another set of cases. And let's just do the model property real quick, which we have right here. When, and I don't know what when would be. Because this is like an item component, right? Return value from a component. I don't know what I would be able to get. Could I see like who threw it? I don't think so. Maybe like entity data? I don't know. There's so many things here that we could potentially do. And I know this is for ants, so you guys can't read it. I wish it gave me like some examples to work with here. Missing key component. Oh, because... Wait, component? Oh, oh. Is this like what component we're checking for? Okay, okay. So we can check for the component here. What would be the component? Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate that. Nice try, Disaster Kitty. I wanted to see if, like, I could check for the thrower. Like, I don't know why this would have, like, its own components, like cat collar and whatnot. I wonder if I could do entity data? ID. Oh! Wait, so could I do... Wait, what? Wouldn't it be an item? I'm so confused. Is there a way I could check, like, specific NBT? No, missing key ID. Alright, so let's look at entity data. Entity data. Must include ID. Okay. Okay, so we will do ID equals, and it should be an item. Okay, but now I think I'm gonna go chest feels funky. I hope that your chest feels better. I have some delay from switching devices so I can see code. Sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better, Epsilon. Take care. Take care of yourself. It's important. It is important. Thrower. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try that. So theoretically, perfect. No, yeah, that's exactly what we wanted, right, guys? Okay, in my hand it looks fine. Right here it looks atrocious. And when I throw it, it's broken too. Perfect. Okay. What if I took out the thrower bit? It's still an entity, right? Component, entity data. Is it? Oh, is it because the item itself doesn't have entity data? Is that why? So we may want to apply entity data when it's thrown. Perhaps. Perhaps. Or we could just set it to... No. The reason we didn't set its custom model data to something else is because when we pick it back up, we want it to change back. While switching, I could hear on one device and then a second or two later on the other. Oh, rip. What I do is I'll mute one and have the other active. We could do... Wait, does this need a fallback also? It does. So for this fallback, we'll just go ahead and fall back to this. Right now, it has no entity data. That's the thing, right? It doesn't have any. No entity data. Even when I throws it. So, So maybe component isn't the way to go either. I was hoping that I could just like check to see if it has thrower, and if it has thrower, then let it blink, you know? Tablet screen is just big enough to make out some code. Nice. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work though. What is charge type? Oh, for charge projectiles. That's not going to help. There's context entity type. Return the holding entity type if present. I don't know what that means. And then there's display context, which we already have for if it's on the ground. If I could tag it, that would be one thing, but I cannot. What about custom data? So what we could do. So if I did custom data, right? When what? When what? Something like that. Thrown is equal to 1. And then in the data pack, so the totem of blasting, right? We have functions for that. Totems, totem of blasting. Execute if entity s. Okay, hold on. What runs the attempt explosion? Okay, so this execute as an item the custom model data like so. If it has a thrower, then we're going to run this attempt explosion. If it has a thrower, can I add custom data to it? Could I, do I need an item modifier for that? I think I might need an item modifier for that. Gosh, this is a little bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Add thrower. Set custom, can I do add custom data? No. Set custom data. Tag. Thrower. 1. Add thrower, and then I'll do remove thrower. Could I do remove custom data? Or clear custom data? Or something with custom data? Okay. Okay. Run, item, modify, entity. Well, actually, we don't even need this yet. Hold on. Let's test it this way. We'll reload that. We'll reload that. Execute as at... Oh, they're all dying. This is the perfect time for them to die, too. Okay. Execute as at E and at N type equals item. Run item modify entity at S. What would it be? It's not a weapon. Contents. Add thrower. Okay. So throw that. Add thrower. And nothing changed. Nothing changed, even with add thrower. I don't know if it actually did add it on. Data get entity at N type equals item. Item dot components. Does this one have it? Yes. Okay. So throw, add thrower, get components. It does have thrower, and it is set to 1B. So thrower 1B does exist on it. Okay. Right, because I have it set to thrown instead of thrower. Okay, okay, hold on. That was a dumb on my part. Throw. Add thrower. Nope. Oh, because it gave it to the dirt. Great. Okay, so adding thrower as a tag onto it does work. So I can throw it, add thrower. Oh, put it on the wheat seeds. Goodness. I'm trying to test this, but like I have to throw it to actually get it to show up. Okay, it blinks. I pick it up. It's no longer blinking. Let's say I put it in like a chest, right? And I broke it. It's still blinking because it still has that thrower tag. But I could do remove thrower on it. Oh. Why? Remove thrower did not remove the custom data. How do I clear custom data? How do I remove custom data? I could just set it to 0. The custom data would still be there, but it wouldn't be true anymore. So it would stop blinking. So then here in our tick function, when normally we are handling the blast like this, let's do update totem.mc function. Okay, and what we are going to do run function update totem. Okay, and then what we'll do is execute if data entity at s thrower run return run function attempt explosion. Which will run item modify entity at s contents add thrower. Otherwise, remove thrower. Okay, so let's see. Right now, it's not blinking. I throw it. It starts blinking. I pick it up, put it in the chest. Break the chest, not blinking. Kill the evoker, it's not blinking. Pick it up, throw it. It is blinking. They do blow each other up too. Okay. But that seemed to work exactly how he wanted it to. All in a day's work for somebody as smart as me. Perfect. And the evokers have all the totems. I don't know if we want to change how often some of them get dropped. I was okay with what we had for it. It seemed like a pretty decent spread to me. So a lot of hives, a lot of blasting, a few keeping. No totems of undying. That one's a totem of undying. Escape, escape. Relocation. All right. I feel pretty good about this. What do you guys think? All right, with that, we can get back to working on this. So, what I want to do is I want to have a spider, a big spider that just kind of walks around. It'll spawn baby spiders. And maybe spread cobwebs around as well. I think. I don't know. And with this building, or this structure, I feel like I'm not going to be able to decorate it very well. Not in any way that I would like. Let's see. Summon. Cave spider. Could I do persistence required? True. Beta get entity at n type equals cave spider. Is persistence required? True. Did I did it? I did it right. That means even if I fly far away to the point where it should unload, and it should despawn, it should still be there. No, let me just spin. Okay. Attribute at n type equals cave spider. Scale base set 5. We're gonna make him a big old boy with a big old hitbox. Let me look at like the cave spider data, so we know what we would want to change about it. It has an attack strength of 2 to 3, depending on if it's easy or hard. And poison, obviously. Okay. I think maybe if we look at attributes instead, we can figure out a little bit more about them. Like, okay, let's see. For example, I mean, they don't have armor, right? But they do have attack damage. We can see that here in this list with everything else. So attack damage has a base value of 2. I think I'm going to up them to that of an Enderman. Maybe bring it up to 7. Oh, but the Wither only does 4. And does the Wither effect. Let's do a medium and do 5. So we'll do attribute attack damage set to 5. Okay, so now he'll do a little bit more damage. We could give him some knockback too. Only players have this attribute. Okay. Lock interaction, bounciness, burning time, camera distance, explosion knockback resistance, fall damage multiplier. I do want that, like, if this thing climbs up and falls, like, I wouldn't want it to take a bunch of damage, right, and die. I wouldn't want that. So, we should probably increase its fall damage multiplier. Oh, no. Safe fall distance. What's the safe fall distance here? Let's say it climbed, somehow got all the way up here, right? 24. Base set 24. Okay, now if I were to, like, teleport it to right here, TP at n, or at int type equals cave spider to CurtisDoesADig. He does not take damage. Spider looks very much like a normal spider with a fancy animations inverse kinematic set. You can go make them yourself. You can. I believe in you. Mob follow range is set to 16 right now. I'm gonna bump him up to 40. Mob? Wait. What is it called? Oh, it's just called follow range. Base set 40. Okay. Max health. We're gonna bump him up as well. Because right now he is set to... Where's the cave spider in this? Cave spider set to 12. Let's bring him up to... This is going to be a boss. So I'm going to do 200. We'll do 250. No, we'll do 200. 200's fine. So max health. Base set 200. Okie dokie. Speed, we can increase its speed a little bit. Because it did look like it was moving a little slow. Safe fall distance, we fixed that. Scale, we did that. Sneaking speed, zombie reinforcements, step height. It can just climb anything. Gotta go for now. Might be back later if you're still streaming. Have a great rest of your stream. Take care, Fred. We'll miss you very much. I will miss you very much. It's true. I will. I will. Whoa, the Sulfur Cube only has an 8-block tempt range? That's crazy. Literally everything else is 10. Wait, what are the slime follow range? 16. So the sulfur cube is like worse. It's very worse. Many worse. Okay. Cool. So right now I have this spider who is gonna come after me, right? Right? Oh, I guess not. I guess when you climb up, you really don't care, do you? That's gonna make for a poor boss fight, I think. If he just like sits up here. Hmm. So he's fast, and he hits hard, and he has a lot of health. And then what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna create a boss bar for it, I believe. We're gonna have to figure that out. So that when we're nearby, the boss bar will show, and it'll be connected to this spider's health. So here's what I'm gonna start off with. Let's start off by actually saving the structure. That is step 1. It's 20 by 20, I believe. No, it's 40 by 40. It is 40 by 40. Make sure. Literally just one block off. Crazy. Why is it one block off? Well, it's many blocks off here. 1, 2, 3. Enjoy the lurk up beat. We'll miss you. It's true. It's true. Okay, perfect. And then how many blocks up are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Include entities. Okay. So let's say we had this structure saved, and I am going to save it. Magic. Spider den. Okay, that way I can load it again later. If I wanted to. So magic, spider den. To test stuff out. Yep. Okay. I'm going to test it further away because I'm going to be working with boss bar stuff. Mm-hmm. Make sure the spider's in there. She's not. Which is surprising. Oh, wait. Do I have to load with entities too? There she is. Okay. Okie dokie. Spider is there. So, now we have to make a system that creates what do you call it? A boss bar for every one of these. Every one of these big lead cave spiders. In fact, let's tag her. Tag at n type equals cave spider. Add magic spider boss. Magic dot spider boss. Okay. So, what do we know about boss bars? Anybody know anything about boss bars? So I know they need their own ID per bar. For the ID, could I just put the UUID of the mob? I'm sure somebody knows something about them. I know a little bit about them, but I messed it up in Suffer Together. So I used the boss bar to do the oxygen draining in Suffer Together Season 2, and I think I messed that up pretty badly. Because sometimes it wouldn't update correctly. So I'm a little nervous about doing this. For the ID, boss bar, add, it would have to be a scoreboard ID system. Indeed. Yeah, because I can't have their the UUID as the ID, right? Store bar ID in boss custom data. Okay. I hear you. So like, hey, this is the first one, so set its custom data to 1. This is the second one, so set it to 2, and so on and so forth. Heck, I might start at the negatives and work our way up. Because I think there's like a max number, right? For scoreboards. I would have to keep. I think I would have to keep track of like which ones have not been used. I would like an unlimited system. It would be nice if there was just like a single number dedicated to this spider, but it's okay. With the unlimited system that you are proposing, Mr. Qubit, that would work with like when you kill the spider, it gets added to this list of unused IDs, right? And then when the next one is created, it'll check to see if it needs or if there's any in that storage, to use that instead. Cave spooters are the worst kind of spoodettes. It's true. This one's big too. He's big. He's big. Use data storage, query length for ID, mark unused IDs with a tag rule. In a loop, if last ID is unused, remove last ID from storage. Don't even need scoreboards. Mark, okay, use data storage, query length for ID. So if there's 0, 0. If there's 1, 1. If there's 2, 2. Mark unused IDs with a tag bool. That was a too long, didn't read. Make a storage. So I got the part about like querying the length for the ID. That makes sense. So if the storage is empty, you know, we're just gonna set the first one's ID to 0 because it's empty, 0. The mark unused IDs with a tag or bool would be like after a spider has died, right? We mark that ID as unused. We want to allocate an ID, query length. Wait, if you want to allocate an ID, query length of storage for ID and add a bool. What the heck are you saying? Hold on. Bree. Oh, also Bree, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm so sorry. I'm distracted reading. Bree, thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 30 total Curtis coins. Very nice. Good job. Okay, if you want to allocate an ID, query length of storage for ID, and add a bool into the storage. Right. Okay, so yeah, we would add to the list. Toggle the corresponding bool in storage to mark that ID as unused. So are you saying to allocate ahead of time, like let's say 100 IDs to use? No? Okay. Great. No, yeah, that's fantastic. I didn't think you did mean that. Totally. Oh, you're gonna throw the system together for me. Okay, great. I don't even gotta do anything, guys. Cubit's gonna make it for me. In the meantime, we're going to program the rest of this spider. Okay? This will be part of functions, tick. We will do execute as at E, type equals, I'm on 26.1.2. Type equals cave spider, tag equals magic dot spider boss at s run function. Make a new folder for spider boss. Tick. Whoops. Spider boss tick dot mc function. Okay. We will do let's create a new objective. Boss state cooldown. Okay, How do I check if there's no score? So execute if... Wait. Execute unless entity at P within distance of how many blocks? I think I only want this to happen in this room. So what is this, 40 blocks? I think that's what we have it set to, 40. So I'm gonna go, I'll say within 50 blocks. Okay. So unless there's a player within 50 blocks, we're gonna fail here. Okay. We're not gonna run anything past that if we're the spider boss and there's no player nearby us, who cares? We're not gonna do anything. Otherwise, execute unless store at S boss state cooldown matches. How do I check to see if a score exists? Unless entity at S scores equals what would I put? How do I check to see if a score actually exists? I guess I could always have it. I could add it right now, right? Reload. So it would always exist. Scoreboard, players, set at n type equals cave spider. Boss state cooldown 0. So we'll have a cooldown of 0. Okay. Execute if score at S magic boss state cooldown matches 1 or more. Run return run scoreboard players remove at S boss state cooldown 1. Okay, so as there's a cooldown for this boss, we're going to remove 1 every tick. Okay. Execute store result score random magic.random run random value between what, 0 and 3 right now. Okay. Execute if score random magic random matches 0. Run we're going to create a state here. Leap.mc function. Run function leap. Okay. If it's 1, we'll leap. 2 and 3. All right, for now, let's just do 2 different states. So leap and spawn baby. Okay. So for each of these, what I want to happen is to change our boss state cooldown. Boss state cooldown. Let's give it like let's see. It's 20 ticks per second. Let's say 10 seconds, so 20 ticks per second, 10 seconds, so that's 200, right? I'll do the same right here too. So every 10 seconds right now, this is going to happen. Summon cave spider right here. That's all it's going to be. Summon cave spider. We'll summon a few of them. Okay. So summon baby or spawn baby will summon some cave spiders. Otherwise, if it's the leap function, I kind of wanted to do the opposite of what the wand of winds did. We're gonna have to do something with that though. Positioned, knockback. Right, we have a level here. I want it to jump at the player. Execute facing entity at P. Okay. Spider boss leap marker is what we'll call this one. Position. Okay. Welcome back, Upsilon. Hope your chest is feeling better. How you doing? You okay? Okay. Let's see. That scared me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the leap worked. The leap worked. Okay, we're going to want it to face the player when it happens. Now, the reason for the leap that I want is if he's climbing up the walls, right? Let's say he climbs up the walls, right? I don't know if he's going to. But let's say he were to climb up the walls. The leap would make him jump back down towards the player. Is my idea. But it seems like this... Oh, because they're both leap. Duh. So he would normally be chasing the player anyway. And he's spawning babies too while he's at it. That's what's crazy to me. I say that's what's crazy, like I'm not the one that did this. Maybe 4 at a time is too much. Let's just do the one. One baby. Okay? Sorry, I'm just getting rid of a few spiders. That's another thing. I have to make sure that the wand of stasis doesn't affect the big old boy. Like that. Although it is kind of funny. Isn't that kind of funny? I don't know. Okay, so we have a little bit of a state machine here. A state machine. Where it'll just like randomly choose an attack, so to speak. So this next one, I want to do summit or place web. Okay, so execute as @n type equals cave spider tag equals magic dot spider boss. Run set block cobweb keep. So that put it right at his little tushy, right? Oh no, that's putting it at me. Hold on. So it puts it right underneath him. Okay, excuse me. Coming through. Game mode equals survival. Okay. That way he's only doing this stuff if I'm in survival mode. Okay. So, placing a web, it'll be like right underneath them. So we could do... We could probably do like a fill command underneath. Of cobwebs. Maybe like... Maybe a pretty decent chunked area. So I think this might be 5 by 5 total. I don't know if that's going to be too much though. All right, I'm going to get up here. This is my safety spot, okay? That's a lot of webs. And it hasn't really noticed me either, which might be a problem. Because I could have swore he was supposed to be able to see me. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Uh-huh. That's kind of nerve-wracking, not gonna lie. You dropped a baby spider, who's also like this right now. Throwing down some cobwebs, okay. I think that might be too big of an area. So I'm going to drop it down to a 3 by 3, I think. And we will have this place, like, overran by cobwebs, I think, as well. I think the leap needs to be more often. So let's go back to here. Let's do 0 to 3. And what we'll do is, or 0 to 4. And this is what we'll do. So this will have 0, 1, 2. So 3 chances. Then spawn baby and place web will also have a chance of 1. So it's more likely for the spider to leap than for the other things to happen. Let's see what that looks like. Woohoo, geez. I'm actually having a really good time setting this up. Okay, and he does jump up here. He is. He be jumping. He be jumping. Let's create another state. I'm going to make it turn invisible. Effect, give at S, invisibility for, we can do 10 seconds, yeah. I'll do 20 seconds. So pretty much the entirety until the next cooldown is over. It hasn't spawned any spiders. I was going to say, it hasn't done any of its other tricks since updating it, but then it did the cobweb. Okay, so that's a good thing. So the eyes are still visible, but you can't see his body. Which is kind of creepy, not going to lie. It's kind of creepy. And you can see the particles too, which is good. You can imagine this in the dark. Okay. Okay. This is kind of cool. Ah! Unchecked. That was uncalled for. I want to do like an acid spit or like a poison spit thing. I guess it would be like an acid spit. It was delayed. You know why? It's because I didn't feel it. Your punch was so weak. Yeah, sorry to say. Sorry to say. We're gonna have to do some more workouts. You did catch me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. Venom spit. Okay, so for this venom spit, we can kind of work this way using the marker that we did before, but instead of applying the motion to the spider, we apply it to something being thrown. Whoa! Hit you from so far away that you didn't even know the strike was coming. It's true. It's true. It's like a trouser tremble. Thank you for the trouser tremble. Let's see. What can we do? There's not like an entity other than like the splash potion that we can utilize for this. I mean, a tipped arrow maybe, Like a tipped arrow we can get some stuff for. Tipped arrow. But I don't think we can get an effect on it. Like on like, for example, if we had the llama spit, right? Right? So llama spit. I don't think we can put like a potion effect on it. You know what I mean? Could we? I think we can check if the player was hit by a specific entity, right? And then check to see if that entity had any tags, maybe? Yeah, entity hurt player. And we can check some stuff. But then it wouldn't be green. It wouldn't be green. That's another thing. So my thoughts are we summon a splash potion of poison and it spits the splash potion at us. Let's see, can I summon a splash potion of poison? Summon lingering potion, right? I'm gonna do a lingering potion instead. And in that, what would it... an item? No, we're looking for the throne potion, so... yeah. So, item... right? And then what? What would it be? It's literally just lingering potion. ID. Lingering potion. Right? So if I summon that, it's going to do a water one. Thank you for the stream effect. Components. So what would be the component value? We had that open earlier. Components, potion, contents. So we would put in potion contents, right? Okay, so far that's still working. Potion. If I put poison here, it worked. We can change how it lingers. I think. No, we can't. Oh yeah, there's... oh, that's for custom effects. Okay. Okay, splash potion or lingering potion? Splash potion would be quick. The lingering potion, the poison stays for a little bit longer. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoops. Huh. Let's even see what that's like to begin with. So summon splash potion, okay. Tags equals magic dot spider venom spit. What if it had a dragon breath potion? Then it could hit you and any other person around. Perhaps. I don't know what dragon breath even is. Like I know what it is gameplay wise, but data pack wise, like how to summon that. Huh. Data modify at E type at N type equals splash potion. Tag equals magic dot spider venom spit. I only know they exist. I have never actually created one. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just gonna have it randomly choose between 6 and 7. Okay. Yeah, you heard me. Okay, let's see. Whoa! That thing launched at me! That thing launched at me! You guys saw that? Hold on. I'm gonna give it a speed of 2 next time. Okay. Okay. Well, now it's not moving fast enough to hit me from across the room. It's getting closer. It's on the other side of the room, though, so it makes sense that, like, it is missing. I have an idea. I have an idea. Can I change attributes? Attribute at S. No, at N. We'll do the venom spit, right? Gravity. Base set 0. So if it doesn't have gravity, will it hit me? No, it's still falling. Interesting. So setting the gravity. Wait. So these splash potions, they don't care about gravity? Attribute at N type equals splash potion gravity base set 0. Okay, so let's. Oh, well, that's a lingering potion, first and foremost. I don't think I could do it fast enough. Hold on. Okay. Flash Potion is not a valid entity for this command. So they have automatic gravity. That is very interesting, actually. I did not know that. Okay. So the speed does matter. So this is what it's going to look like. It looks like I literally just got shot. Man, it would be good if there was like another way of doing this though. Like another entity that could carry the potion effect with the gravity. What would an arrow work? Maybe an arrow would work. The simple version of the ID allocation system is finished. Basically a scoreboard ID system with some code that lets it decrement. Okay. Okay. Because it's so simple, it has a huge flaw in it. Oh. Oh. What's the huge flaw? What is the huge flaw? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Let's drop this back down to 0. Okay. Effect, give Curtis saturation 100. Just so I heal. Let me heal. Wow, he gave me a lot of poison. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen. Effect, clear. Okay. So all options are available now. You see, they created the cobweb. Two sets of cobwebs. He leapt at me. Okay. I'm waiting to see if the venom spit is going to hit me while like I'm standing on this block, like if it's going to just hit the bottom or what. That freeing IDs will always block the largest ID, meaning that if you allocate 30 IDs and you free every ID but ID 29, it wouldn't free any of the IDs. It would wait until the largest ID is also free. If you allocate more IDs, it would wait for those ones before freeing. Oh, this is a lot. Oh, I just realized I was in creative mode that whole time. I don't remember when I switched. I wanted to see, like, if the venom spit would hit me through the block. Even though it's a splash potion. It does! So I'm not necessarily safe here. Which is good news. That is good news. Okay. So that is a good start. What other things could we do? Man, being able to, like, pull the player, though, would be really good, too. Like, a spider web shoots out, grabs you. I don't know if that's possible to do, though. I think it's possible to do. It would just be tricky. Dang, that would be cool. Just like a line of spider web, and then it pulls you in. Okay. I think we're going to call it here because I got other stuff I need to do. But we made some really good progress today. Goodness. I'm really happy with all of that. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I don't know what the crow is for. Disaster Kitty. But thank you for the crow. Thank you for the fart. Okay. So Armor Blue Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that very, very much. And for the resubscription, appreciate that very much as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unchecked with a 3-stream streak. GG on that. And yeah, I think that's good. Oh, you're gonna send me the code? You're gonna send me the code? I will grab it and I will do it later. I think. Although I may want to tackle it myself with. I have my own idea on how to do it. I don't know if I would allocate like a set number or anything like that. I don't know. I would have to. I'm gonna take a look at yours and see. Yours is probably a better way of doing it, even if it does have that flaw. But I do want to try it myself as well. Just not right this second. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are wonderful. You guys are absolutely amazing. Fantastic even. Fun fact. I will not be streaming this weekend at all. It's true. Yeah, so no stream on Saturday, no stream on Sunday. I know initially I said that I would stream on Sunday, but that was before I realized that Sunday's Mother's Day. It's true. It's true. It's Mother's Day. And I have a mom, and we're gonna do something for Mother's Day. Why do I hate you guys? Well, you see, I don't. That's just a lie that the government tells you. Code sent. I will send you the better system when I find it on my disk. I appreciate it, Cubit. I'll take a look at it right now, actually. I'm just going to skim it, though. Thank you for the part. Whoa. Whoa. Be honest, the system is horrible. Don't use it. Okay, thank you, Cubit. Appreciate the comment at the end there. Ow. Thank you guys for watching. We will not be streaming this weekend. I'm looking at my group chat right now. It's not happening. It's not happening because I'm going to go hiking on Saturday, and then there's Mother's Day on Sunday. But I will be back on Tuesday, the 19th. Sorry, the 19th, the 12th, Tuesday the 12th. Sorry, my apologies. We'll be back Tuesday the 12th, where we'll either be doing this or we're going to do the game dev stream. I don't know yet. I have to find out with my supervisors if I'm allowed to work on the game dev next week, because it's entirely up to them. If so, we'll be doing the game dev stuff, working on the NPC update. Otherwise, we'll be back to doing this. Okay, so look forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I appreciate you all being here, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. Bye, YouTube!